Welcome back to MacPhee Ford. Today we're taking a look at this brand new 2023 Ford Explorer. This particular Explorer is an XLT model, finished in Agate black metallic. We're going to take a quick walk around the outside of this particular Explorer. We'll start here with the front end, where we do have these full LED headlights, which also includes the LED fog lights down there at the bottom. Now we do have the XLT Sport package, which does include some sort of unique exterior appearances, including the grille here, so it's a sort of gray accented grille, and we also have the Explorer logo there on the hood, and also the gray accented lower bumper. And if we come around to the side, also with the Sport package, we do have these 20-inch gray painted aluminum wheels that is wrapped in a 255/55 all-season tire. The mirrors are also body colored, and it includes the door handles. We also do have the blind spot system up in the corner. And this Explorer also does include the roof rail system here, which makes it super easy to mount all types of different accessories, maybe a cargo box, bike rack, anything like that. We also have these nice LED accented taillights and also rear parking sensors that do run along the bottom of the bumper. And we do have the Class 4 trailer tow package. So it does include the Class 4 hitch receiver with 4 and 7 pin connectors. We also have the rear view camera back there. And if we take a look at the interior of this Explorer, now with the Sport package, we do have a unique interior, and it does use Ford's Active X seating material, which is a sort of leather-like surface, sort of like a vegan alternative to a leather seat. And so we do have the black color here with the sort of gray slate insert. So it's a nice two-tone seat, and the seats are 10-way power adjustable, both which does include two-way lumbar for both driver and passenger, and they're also both heated. So again, they're very comfortable, very good looking seat as well. And if you take a look at the door panel, we have some more of that sort of slate color here on the side, and of course all your power operations for the windows, mirrors, and also the locks right up there. Lots and lots of storage. We also have all of the lighting controls as well as the power trunk release. And we step inside, take a look at the key fob. So we do have a keyless fob, which does include the remote start system and also the trunk release, power trunk release. And push button start. And powering this Explorer XLT is the 2.3 liter EcoBoost engine, which is paired to the 10-speed automatic transmission via this rotary dial shifter right down here, and it is also all-wheel drive. But if you start here on this nice leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, we do have the upgraded co-pilot driver assistance package. Ford calls it the Co-Pilot 360 Assist Plus, which is a little bit of a mouthful, but that basically means we have adaptive cruise control with lane centering. Now adaptive cruise control in conjunction with the lane centering is super nice to have for like sort of longer road trips. It's very nice to have adaptive cruise control. It's a radar cruise control. It uses the speed in the vehicle in front of you, and it will automatically adjust your speed based on the vehicle in front of you. So it's super nice, very convenient. Again, definitely nice to have for a road trip. We also have volume buttons down here, and then we also have controls right here for the center gauge cluster screen. This gives us all types of different information. We have the audio right here. We also have fuel economy, trip 1 and 2 information, tire pressures. You can also view the audio, navigation, phone, all the various settings and display information in there. So it's a very configurable gauge cluster. If we move here in the middle, we do have Ford's Sync 3 8-inch display. This is standard here with this XLT model. We're currently in the home screen, which does show the navigation as well as the radio and the phone. But if we go into audio, we do have our audio sources, which does include Sirius XM as well as Bluetooth. We also have all the phone settings in here. Again, built-in navigation. We also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and all the various vehicle settings in here. Lots and lots of settings. You could talk about this screen for hours. There's lots and lots of information in this Sync display. And if we move down here, we do have the climate control system, which is dual zone, and it does have the automatic function right there. Heated seats, again, 3-stage heated seats for both driver and passenger, as well as the heated steering wheel. We also do have some wired USB-C and A connections, as well as a 12-volt connector, so we can keep everything charged up, no problem at all. We also have an electronic parking brake, auto hold, and we also have the drive mode select, which we can turn and cycle through various drive modes via the gauge cluster screen. It will kind of give you a unique sort of design and animation for each particular one. It'll change all the drive systems, all the powertrain, the steering, the suspension, the throttle, everything for each particular one. So it's super nice to, if you want to go off-roading, that kind of thing. It's nice to have the drive modes right there. We also have traction control and also hill descent control. And lastly up top, we do have the twin panel panoramic sunroof, which is actually an option on the XLT. So we do have that equipped here on this particular one. But I do want to take you into the rear seat area of this Explorer, where we do have the captain's chair configuration. So captain's chairs, you can also get bench seat, where you would have an additional seat here, but this is the captain's chairs, which does give us a total seating capacity of 6. So you have 2 in the front, plus the 2 here in the middle, and we also have 2 there in the third row. But the captain chairs are a little bit more comfortable. We have armrests back here. We also have adjustability, so we can recline the backrest. So you can kind of be a little bit more comfortable if you're going on, again, a longer road trip or something like that. Now we also have controls for the sort of rear climate. So we have, of course, your temperature, fan speed, and then also the direction of the airflow. Now you can also operate this from the front center screen up there, and you can also lock it out. So if your kids are fooling around with the temperature, you can actually lock it out from the front screen. So you can do that. We also have 12-volt connector and USB, so we can keep everything charged up. Even some cup holders. Here's a nice view of that panoramic sunroof. And to access the third row, you pull this latch right here, and that will sort of tilt the seat forward and slide it at the same time. So it's a nice sort of two-way motion there. And it gives you an enormous amount of access into the third row. And again, 2 seats there in the back. But to access the trunk, there's a button right here. Again, power operated. You can use the key fob, or again, there is that button inside you can use. Currently, the third row is in its up position. We do have a good amount of space back here, and there's also an additional bit of space underneath the floor, so it's a little bit more private down here. You can maybe throw some valuables down here. It's a little more hidden, but to put the third row seat down, we have a little tab right here that will quickly put the seat down. There's no waiting for it to slowly go down. It's instant, so you can put the seat down, and with the seat down, you have an enormous amount of space back here, so that's definitely nice. You also have a 12-volt connector, and there's also lots and lots of different hooks and tie-down points, so you can secure some cargo back here as well. So if you're interested in this particular Explorer XLT, it is for sale here at MacPhee Ford, so feel free to give us a call, or you can visit us at macpheeford.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next video.